Hey guys, Jack here with more RASTAKHAN'S Rumble. We're going to be playing some aggro. This is by Irony. So this is the aggro shaman list that I actually was curious because, like I said, I was not too sure. This looks very similar to kind of like what Trump wanted to make with his frog shaman, but without the frog, obviously. In the sense that like it's using a lot of some of the new tech, like Spirit of the Frog, Thunderhead, Doomhammer, Rockbiter. But this is a more aggressive list, so I am curious to see how all this works. He was able to get very high with it, so links down below to the deck list and to his whatever his links are, so you can follow him. But yeah, I am curious to see how well this works. So I'll be playing this.
I will fight with honor. You stand before King Rastakhan.
Okay, so I think here we probably just keep the Firefly. Everything else can be ditched, right? Because we want Earthen Might and Flame Tongue or Knife Juggler, and Lickham, I guess, is also a very good card. Yeah, Lickham is so strong because of how much overload there is with Zap and Lightning Bolt and Voltaic Burst. I just don't know in what situations it's best played. I've always not been great at like determining when Shaman cards should be played, so we'll see. Okay, so we'll start with Firefly. And we have a lot of ways to activate our Lickham.
Reporting for duty.
Here we just hero power and attack. I'm not sure what this guy's playing either, because all he's done is hero power so far. I don't know what Paladin has really been running as of recently. Alright, so... I'm going to go Flame Mental, Lickham, attack. We don't need Lickham to do 3 damage yet until he has a bigger threat, I think. Unless we really, this deck really needs to go face, then sure. But I'm not too certain if it has to right now.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, this guy seems really intent on just hero powering. Okay, let's Earthen Might then. Alright, we'll take Burst here. Get one of these to rush in and then start hitting his face. I'll start pressuring him because, this deck is supposed to be an aggro deck, I believe. It's actually not a super bad card, wow. I'm assuming he's control the fact that he's just been hero powering this entire time. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, interesting.
Put this apple on your head.
I have no idea what this guy's playing. All he's done is hero powered. He's playing some OTK deck. It's probably like what he called Concentrate here, right? No, just Consecrate, okay. He kills most of my stuff, so.
Reporting for duty.
But we should be getting close to killing him soon. And if he has nothing up, we can kill him next turn. He doesn't have coins, so he can't hero power Spike Ridge Steed. I don't know what he plays at 7 mana to save himself, unless he has some lifesteal card.
Follow the rule.
Change attack to 1. So let's see. He is still at 8, and I'm 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I win. How much mana do I have? I have enough to do this. Okay. Yeah, so he had a lot of late game stuff then if he wasn't playing anything. Or maybe he was just being way too greedy. I don't know. That game is really uninteresting though, so we gotta keep going. Yeah, so I played an aggro warrior earlier, you know, it was labeled aggro warrior. Honestly, I think it's more of a tempo warrior, but it was a pretty fun deck to play. This, I'm not certain how good it is. I know it got very high on the ladder, but, you know, I don't know how much this is just face versus how much it's tempo. But it does have a lot of early drops, so that is a thing. Alright, if this guy is odd mage, we do have to just kill him right away. Otherwise, if he gets to Jaina, it's pretty over for us.
Before King Rastakhan.
I kind of want to keep Earthen Might. It's such an important buff. But we don't have any 1 mana cards, so we just should try to go for those, I guess. Okay, I got an Earthen Might back. We have Voltaic Burst. We can't Voltaic Burst into Earthen Might, though. Plus his hero power just kills Voltaic Burst anyways. Voltaic Burst is really good with Knife Juggler, though, for ward control. Honestly, I think this deck probably just wins against other aggro decks, maybe. Maybe it's really good against Odd Paladin, because you can take early board control really hard. Oh, it looks like he's not an Odd Mage. He might be a Tempo Mage, then. Which I think this deck probably does decent against. You have coin to beat their counterspell. You don't really care about their Flame Portal thing. Tempo Mage doesn't have Mana Worm anymore, so if this is a Tempo Mage, I think we're feeling pretty good here. Because it looks like this deck is designed to be able to beat Tempo Mage for the very least. And we don't even have to play Knife Juggler because we have Synergy on that's very easy to activate. So we can just go Hero Power. Honestly, this totem would be so much better if it could also heal 1 to your hero as well. They should just buff Healing Totem to do that.
Out of my jungle.
Alright, well. Ooh, Dust Devil, that's not super good. Okay, so hopefully this, we can play Knife Juggler, Voltaic Burst, Flame Elemental next turn, and try to hit as many juggles onto his 1/4. It looks like he is playing some sort of control deck. Alright, let's see what we can get.
Put this apple on your head.
So he could have that 5 mana Blast Wave card, but it won't get him any spells. Unfortunately, it will like really screw with us if he gets it, but I don't think it's too bad because he won't get any spells from it. We have until turn 7 before we have to worry about Flame Strike. But yeah, Blast Wave won't do anything to get spells here, so. This whenever you play a card with Overload, so we can go this into Dust Devil next turn. Unfortunately, we won't be getting the Unbound Elemental synergy, but it is what it is. The better situation would be if we got a Voltaic Burst or a Lightning Bolt, I think, or even Zap. Or even Lick him, to be honest. Okay, what do we get here?
Shall we make a storm?
Perfect. Now we have to hope he doesn't have Blizzard either. I don't know what kind of deck he's playing though with just Tar Creeper with Stonehill. It has to be control, but I don't know what kind. He does have to get rid of the Dust Devil though to avoid a lot of damage. Okay, there's Dragon. Oh, it's Big Spell Mage. So a non-odd Big Spell Mage. Alright, that's really brutal for us. I don't think this deck is fast enough to deal with Big Spell Mage's stuff. have 7 next turns. We just unbound in hero power again. Yeah, I don't know about this deck into control decks nowadays. Control decks nowadays have so many good ways to deal with aggro. And it's not like you generate enough pressure when you hold back your resources. You have to pretty much blow resources because you're not generating enough pressure. Like, this deck doesn't have, like, Bloodlust or anything. You can't just put a bunch of tokens down and expect it to work. So, you know, that's the thing. Okay, we have to use our Lavaburst here to push damage. Which means it's going to be a... this into Lavaburst. We will have 6 mana to use next turn, so we can't Doomhammer and Earthen Might. It might be better to just Doomhammer next turn, although Earthen Might will give us a bit more tempo. Still though, Doomhammer might still end up being better, just because it gives the buff to both of them instead of just one of them. Okay, well, that's all our minions then. That's really bad. Thanos is not. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for us. I mean, I don't really see a reason to play Thanos. I think the game's pretty much over if he drops the Frostlich Jaina here.
Truth is found in death.
I'm not scared of Kelsa. No, we don't want to play that. The unfortunate thing is that it's really easy to kill the 3-1 for him, and we don't really want to play Kelseth or Thalnos because there's other things to use them for. So yeah, I just think we're in a really bad position right now.
Warriors of the frozen
Like that.
wastes.
Yeah, we can't win from this position. We don't have anything that can pressure him at 10 mana now.
I am finished yet.
I think we have to be playing against like other earlier game decks because this can take early game control really well. It's just like using these spells up at early game and then getting overloaded won't be very good when the opponent can respond to it, and then you just become overloaded and can't play more stuff. Plus, it's very resource heavy. You know, anything that has such a huge amount of early drops. Meanwhile, control deck recovery is very good now, so I can see why this deck works. It's just I think we have to be playing against other early game stuff. We can't be playing against hard control decks.
RASTAKHAN versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You stand before King Rastakhan.
Lightning bolt for the I think we keep lightning bolt for his priest cleric thing. Alright, that's really interesting.
What is my purpose?
Okay, that is super interesting. What the hell? Well, now I don't know which one I want to do. I don't want him to magnetize this. This is 3. I go with this. 3, 4, 5, and kill that. And this gets sent down to 4 health. Okay. So we want to do this first. So what we get. Alright. I was hoping to save that card with Spirit of the Frog, but guess not. We can still play Frog next turn, though. deck he's playing.
In the light's name.
Alright, interesting. I think Voltaic Burst is less like versatile than Lightning Bolt, so I think the one we want to keep there is Lightning Bolt, and then next turn we can Spirit of the Frog, Lightning Bolt something. But yeah, we're just not, we don't have that much pressure on the early board right now. You know, that's the thing that really worries me. There's no pressure, you know. We get this activated next turn, and then we can Lightning Bolt his thing, whatever he plays. Alright, so after a friendly minion dies, shuffle a 1-cost copy of it in your deck. So he's playing more of a meme deck, I guess. He's going to get to his Psychic Scream soon, which is going to be kind of scary for us. I don't know if his deck runs Psychic Scream, but if it does, that'll be a bit annoying.
Crash this party!
We probably want to Lava Burst that. Summons a Death Rattle minion from his hand. Or we could just keep going face. Yeah, I suppose face is an option. And next turn we kill him with double Lava Burst. I think this makes sense. If he Psychic Screams here, we wouldn't double Lava Burst, so... Like, what minion does he have for me? Ooh, Obsidian Statue is going to be pretty gross. Okay. But if we do this, he doesn't get any healing off of it. Oh, you know what? My bad. I should have done this first. Okay, I'll do that. We don't want him to get healing off of it. That's really unfortunate that I managed to hit that one. It's okay, we do have Doomhammer next turn though, at the very least. That's really unfortunate though. If he gets another one, we lose the game. He wants it to die, so he should first kill that, because he probably wants the other Obsidian Statue to pop. I wonder if attacking it would have been better. No, because then it has a chance of killing something. Okay, nice. Right, so we were still able to win there, but if he had another Obsidian Statue, we would have been really screwed. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. Deck's not super fun to me. You know, I don't love aggro decks. The only ones I really want to play is the Warrior one. I can see where this is strong and, like, why it was able to climb high. I think against, like, Hunter it probably does better. Other things that want to contest early, and if you can out-tempo them, then it wins, but... Against control decks, if you lose out early, you really just have to spawn a bunch of things. It kind of has the same issue that Shaman always had. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, please check out the rest of my content, follow my Twitter. All the links and stuff are below. Anyways, this is Jack, signing out.